We're at 0 pity and we're on a 50-50. And we have 33 wishes. Here we go. First temple. No fucking way. No fucking way right now. No fucking way. I'm genuinely speechless right now. Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious? Can we get a Luga, please? No, 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 this is 20 pity. No, 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 no. I don't even know what to say right now. Hello and welcome back to another video. Long time no see. It's been a little bit since I've last posted a video. I'm really sorry. I have been super busy in my real life and I have not had time to play Genshin at all. I probably haven't played Genshin in over a week now. I'll get back on schedule eventually, okay? I'm just recuperating from a very busy time. So I'm finally back. I finally have some free time again and it's finally time for me to build my lunar crystallized team. I'm so excited. So since pulling Linnea and Aluha? I think someone told me it's pronounced Aluha. I'm sorry if I'm still pronouncing his name wrong. But since pulling Linnea and Aluha, I have not played Genshin at all. I have not worked on building them at all. They're still both level 1. On top of that, I know that I also have to work on Ito's build. Although he's already level 80, I do want to get him to level 90, but it's probably not a right now thing. I know that I need to improve his artifacts. I'm hoping that his weapon is still fine, but I don't know, but I hope it's fine. And his talents are 445. We'll definitely have to get those up some more. Currently, his crit is so bad. Like, so bad. His defense, I feel like, is probably his best attribute at the moment, of course, because I built him with defense in mind. Columbina is fully built. She's level 90. Her weapon is level 90. She has a full artifact set, which maybe I should use a different lunar artifact set, but I'm not going to. She's keeping these artifacts, I'm sorry. She's keeping these artifacts. I'm not touching Columbina at all. And her talents are 486. I think I'm going to leave them here for right now, because I have a lot of work to do. So for all intents and purposes, Columbina is done. Linnea is level 1. She does not have a weapon. She has no artifacts, and her talents are all level 1. She's going to need a lot of work. And same with Aluha. He is level 1, no weapon, no artifacts, C0, talents level 1. I don't have a lot of time to put this video out, and I also don't have a lot of resources to build an entire team right now, like I did in my Skirk video, because I spent all of my resources building Skirk's team in my Skirk video. So that means building this team is actually going to be broken up into multiple videos. So I think I'll do Linnea today, and then Ito and Aluha in their own video next week. We're about to level Linnea, but first off, I really want to look at the item I got for, I don't know how to describe that, but I really want to look at that item that comes with her. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'll show you. Linnea's Naturalist Archive. Badge setup? What is this? Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. I'm really excited about this. Okay, read. Whoa. Do I have to collect these things? Oh, it's quests. Oh, whoa. And you get so much mora and so many things. Okay, I'll have to do that at some point. I don't know if that's a today thing, probably not, but that's really cool. Oh, that's cool. Something I want to say about Linnea too, I love that she has a little creature. I love when characters have some sort of animal or creature that like is their companion. Like, what's her little creature's name? Lumi? I love how fluffy it is, and I just love when characters have a little creature. Like Ito. Ito has a little cow friend. I love cows, and I love whatever this thing is. Aww. So I'm really excited about that. Anyways, let's get Linnea to level 20, and we'll see if we have enough materials or resources in general to ascend her. I'm doing okay on mora right now. I'm definitely going to run out of books. I will definitely run out of mora at some point as well, but let's just see what we can do. Okay, we can ascend her. Ooh, she ascends with crit rate eventually. That's good. I knew it. I have to fight this thing. And then what else do I need? I have a lot of these, which is good. I have a decent amount of these. I'm definitely going to need to get some more at some point. And I feel like I'll be good on these probably. Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, this is what we've got for resources right now. We currently have 5 condensed resin, 83 original resin, and 1 transient resin and 5 fragile resin. It's definitely going to take more time than I would like to build Linnea. which is really unfortunate. If I had been more active in the last like week and a half, I probably would have been able to build her by now. But obviously that has not happened. And I'm really regretting it. I really hate leaving Genshin for so long and coming back after so much time. It feels horrible to have wasted so many resources. You know what I mean? Like so many days of potential resource farming gone. Obviously I had to lock in real life, which is fine. But now I'm really suffering the consequences of that. I have not successfully fought this yet, so I'm a little nervous. I think it's doable. I just didn't go in with a good team last time. So let's see what happens now. Oh, it can absorb hydro. Did not know that. Well, that's not ideal. I thought it could only do electro or pyro or maybe something else. But I guess it can do hydro as well. But it seems to be going fine. Hopefully it doesn't have like an end phase. Okay, nice. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, this is super, super doable. My biggest problem is definitely going to be resin. Oh, and it drops Geo as well. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay, well, we can already ascend Linnea. Here she is. Awesome. Exciting. Okay, so we're still doing okay. We just need to fight this thing a couple more times. It would be nice if we got a 3-drop, but I'm not expecting it. I just need to lock in. This is really not that bad at all. Yeah, literal seconds, I feel like. Okay, well, that's all my original resin for the day. I'll probably use my transient resin next. I am really excited to see what my lunar crystallize team can do once everybody's built. Honestly, lunar crystallize is one of my favorite reactions. Lunar reactions in general, I really enjoy. Lunar charged is super fun. Lunar bloom is really cool. And lunar crystallize I like way more than I expected to. I feel like I do the best damage with lunar crystallize. Okay. And then that must be exactly enough to ascend her again. Yes. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Already level 60. Oh, wait. Okay, yes. Just making sure I have enough books before I jump to that conclusion. Okay, here's where we start running out of things. So we just need a couple more of these, but we're obviously going to need more. I want to at least get her to level 80 in this video. If she's not at 90, that's okay. She will eventually be. I don't have the resources to be picky right now, and level 80 is good enough. You know what I mean? But the goal of this video will be to get her to level 80 and have a full set of artifacts and a weapon. Oh my god, I forgot to give her a weapon. Okay. Before I get these things, let me see. Hold on. Can I? Okay. I can craft. I think I'll be totally good on the gems. I think those are one of the ones that I'm super fine on. Obviously, I'm gonna have to fight for more of these, and I'll have to collect more of these. I'm not super worried about that, but I should get on that soon. So I am actually realizing I don't know exactly what stats she needs. I don't know which weapon would be best for her. I'm actually gonna check the training guide. Oh, Skyward Harp. Oh my god, that's perfect. I literally just pulled that off the standard banner recently. Linnea, where are you, girl? Okay, finally an excuse to use you because I never play bow characters and I thought I would never use this weapon. Nice! Oh, how exciting. Oh, I always be forgetting that you need to level weapons too. Oh my god, the resource sink is crazy. Okay, let's just see what it takes. I think I have a lot of enhancement materials for weapons. I'm worried about running out of mora. Ah, shit. Well, I guess I have to do that. I'm not gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna focus on that right now. I think I'm gonna focus on her level first. Let's see where her talents are. What does she need for talents? Skill, burst, normal. Okay, I'm gonna at least get her skill up a little bit and probably her burst. Like, at least a few levels. Oh, I already don't have that many materials. Okay, let's just... Yeah, let's get this up to 4, maybe 5. Can we even do 5? No, okay. And then let's do this maybe also to 4, if I even can. Okay. Okay, that's acceptable for now. I don't even think I'm gonna touch her normal attack right now. I'm stressed about her weapon, I'm not gonna lie. What artifacts does she need, I wonder? I'm jumping all over the place, but I just need to investigate. Okay. Are you sure? Like, are we sure? Off-field. Yeah, she mostly does off-field damage, right? Like, that's kind of the point, right? If I'm using her with Ito, right? Please tell me that's true. Because if I farm this fucking artifact set for her, and then someone is like, actually, you should use this other one, I'm gonna be so upset. But I think that this is fine. I think that this is correct. I wonder if I actually have anything that she can use off the bat. Oh, this isn't bad, actually. This is pretty good for on-set. Obviously, we can change it if we get a better one. I'm not gonna level the pieces right now. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can quickly stick on her. This one is not great. This is not bad, but I would like to replace it with a double crit one. All right, we'll get there. We'll get there with that. So, what do I have to do to ascend her again? Fight that thing more. Let's craft these. Can collect more of those. and can fight this thing probably 4 more times. I'm gonna need to fight it, which I'll have to use my original resin for, or I can wait for it to replenish, which I think is what I'm going to do. And then I think I'm gonna use my condensed on her weapon materials. I think that's my plan. I'll definitely be fine on the other two. Jesus, like this is actually crazy. But I'm gonna do this. In fact, I don't know when this is gonna be available again, so I think I'm gonna use all my condensed on this domain today and get her weapon as far as I can with that, and then we'll reevaluate from there. But I think I'm gonna wait on the boss materials until tomorrow when my resin refreshes. I want to save as much fragile resin as possible so that I can then use it for artifacts and stuff. Does that make sense? Is that fair? I don't know. Destroyed within seconds. Oh, nice. A couple of each, I'll take it. Okay, let's see how far we can get her weapon with this, and then we'll go from there. It's always less than I think it is. I always come out of a domain and I'm like, oh my god, that's so many. I bet that's enough to fucking get it to 90. Like, no, obviously it's not and it never will be, but it excites me every time. And then I go to do it and I'm like, oh, I need fucking 30 million more of these. Okay. I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel like I'll never run out of these. Okay, can I craft? Ah, I can only craft one. God damn it. Okay, back into the domain. I always want to yap during, like, domains and stuff because I feel like it's so boring to watch and I never know what to say, and then I'm not talking, and then I feel weird editing it into the video. But, like, sometimes the domains go by so fast, like, it doesn't even feel worth it to start talking about something because I'm not gonna have as long as I want to talk about the topic at hand. You know what I mean? Like, that was 40 seconds. What the hell was I gonna talk about in 40 seconds? That wasn't exactly what I said. There's not enough time. There's just not enough time. Let's see where we can get with that before we do more. I know I'm gonna need to do more anyways, but let's just see where that takes us. What? That jump scared me. I did not think I was gonna run out of that. Okay. Yeah, I'll just craft them. Hopefully I don't run out. I'm like, craftable amount 43 feels kind of low, and I'm kind of concerned actually about that. But it'll be fine. Regardless, we can fight those things, or we can stardust them. Perfect. What does his talent effect do? I'm so curious. Mora expended when ascending bows and catalysts is decreased by 50. Oh, that's why it's been doing that. That's really nice. Thanks, Scara. Ah, 4 more. Oh my god, yeah, that 50% off is really coming in handy. Holy shit. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know what the hell Scar has to do with bows, but I'll fucking take it. How many do I need? I cannot remember. I'm just gonna make 10. I need 4 more. Whatever. Okay, like, getting to level 70 this quickly is making me feel really good. I really want to get her and her weapon and everything to level 90. I'm just like, is that the most practical thing to do considering the resources that I have right now? No, not necessarily. Kind of just want to work with what I have and do what I can with what I have and not push it. Her weapon will eventually be level 90. She will eventually be level 90. I know I also still have to get Escoffier to even level 80. Oh, shit. I pulled Escoffier kind of in the middle of 2 characters I really wanted, being Skirk and Linnea, so she just came at a bad time, but she'll get there, I swear. And she does what she needs to do right now, so we're not in a rush about it, it's fine. Anyways, okay, I can craft some of these, I can craft more of these. Oh, no, I can't. I can only craft 6 of those. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight for those, and I'm gonna have to fight for those. That's not that bad. That's still not that bad. Oh my god, the lag is so bad. This is crazy. Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go fight these. Destroyed within seconds. This is so mundane. I feel like this part is so boring because it takes me 2 seconds to fight them. I don't know what to talk about in that time. I will say, like, this is going smoother so far than I expected. Obviously, the artifacts are going to take a long time. Talents are going to take a long time. You know, but I'm getting farther with this than I anticipated this early on. I'll say that. Okay, I'll just start yapping about my life. I've mentioned it before, but I am a filmmaker. I have a degree in film. I specifically work on cinematography, so I'm typically behind a camera. I have written and directed films before. Actually one. I've written and directed 1 film before. But that's not my normal thing. And this past weekend, I shot my partner's film that they wrote and directed. And I am so proud of how it looks. And I'm honestly so excited for it to be put out into the world. It probably won't be on YouTube for a while because it's gonna go through film festivals, hopefully. But It's really cool and I'm so proud of it. I think it looks so beautiful and it's honestly my favorite thing that I've shot so far. Whenever that's out, I'll definitely share it with y'all. I'll definitely let y'all know. I am so excited for people to see it. In the meantime, I do have a few things out on my own personal cinematography channel, but they are not my best work. My best work is yet to be released. A lot of my best work has been shot in the last year and honestly more like the last like 6 months probably, but I'm really proud of the work that I've done recently and I'm really excited for people to see it. But yeah, when more of that is out, I would love to share it with y'all if any of you are interested in seeing more of my filmmaking and cinematography stuff. I feel like it's really weird to like, at least for me as a viewer, oh my god. I feel like for me as a viewer, it can be really like crazy to remember that the people that you're watching like have lives outside of their YouTube channels. Like, I'm sure that it is kind of like jarring and weird to think about that I do like stuff outside of my YouTube channel. Like, I totally get that that might be like weird to think about, to imagine like my life outside of YouTube. But I feel like film and YouTube are so interconnected for me. I mean, I view them as totally separate things in my life, but I feel like as a viewer of me, maybe it would make sense to be like, oh, this person who makes videos also makes films. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. But at the same time, sorry, I'm yapping and I feel like this makes no sense, but I'm just like, at the same time, I feel like it is kind of crazy to make films. And it even baffles me as a filmmaker that you can just do that. I feel like people don't consider enough that you can literally just get a camera and get some friends together. You can even do it on your own. You don't even need friends, but it's easier with friends, but it's not impossible by yourself. Like, you can literally just put something together and go out and film it. It's really not like impossible to do. And obviously if you have a team of people and you know you have a team of trained people who went to college for this, which I'm very fortunate to have a group of friends who I met in school who do this regularly and are very good at it. I'm very fortunate to have that. But you know, you don't need professionals. You don't need to go to school to make films. Like, you can just do it. You can literally just take your phone and go outside and make a movie. You can stay inside and make a movie. You don't have to go anywhere. It's really so doable and so possible, and that is something that I really want the world to realize. Like, filmmaking is not this unattainable goal or passion. You can create anything that you can dream of, and every time I make something, like, it just reminds me again, like, it is so possible to create what you are envisioning in your mind. It's so possible and it's so satisfying. I got so passionate about that I literally stopped playing for a second, but I'm very serious about people realizing that. And that's a big thing with my YouTube channel too, is like, I really hope that me playing on my phone and literally just screen recording from my phone, no setup, no real microphone, literally me and my phone against the world, bro. Like, I am just sitting here with my phone right now making YouTube videos, and you know, it's going pretty well for me. You know what I mean? Like, I want people to realize, like, you don't need a crazy fancy PC setup. You don't need a microphone. You don't need a camera. You don't need anything but you and the device that you're sitting with right now. You can make YouTube videos. It doesn't take all of this fancy equipment. It doesn't take these perfect conditions that you're envisioning, waiting for perfect conditions before you start your passion. Like, that's not necessary. You can take what you have and you can make something great out of it. Even this past weekend, even though we had, you know, a film crew, friends from school who specialize in certain things, you know, people who were trained in these things, we were fortunate enough, you know, in that regard, but a lot of the equipment we were using was just whatever we had available. We were using a photography camera to shoot this film. You know, it's not the highest quality for filmmaking, but it still looks beautiful. You know, it really just takes creativity and passion to, you know, use what you have to make what you dream of. And it is so possible. And I am so passionate about sharing this message because anything you want to do, anything you can put your mind to is 100% possible. You know, it does take time, it takes work. It's not going to be perfect at first, but the more you practice, the better you will get. And I see that every day in my own life. Even with my YouTube channel, I feel like my videos now compared to my first video, like, I feel like every video I improve a little bit, you know, in editing and speaking. Maybe not always speaking, to be honest, but you know, I feel like I've improved in little ways along the way, and I've even improved at Genshin along the way. I'm a lot better player than I was when I started making YouTube videos a few months ago, and that's because I put the time and the effort into the game. And it's something little, you know, but it's really just an example of what you can do. And in filmmaking over the past couple of months, I've seen myself improve so much, which is crazy because I graduated college 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, I shot my thesis film and I directed it, I wrote it, I produced it, and I was the cinematographer on it. And it was a lot of work. And at the time, it was my best work, and I looked at it and I thought it was such a beautiful film. And it's not that it's not, but compared to what I'm shooting now, it's really crazy how much I've improved literally just in the last 6 months. I mean, last summer I shot a short film that I was so not proud of how it looked at all. Watching it back, there's so many regrets that I had, and I hadn't shot anything in a while, and I felt so rusty and I felt so insecure about what I did. And that was in August, and then I came back, I shot a film for a friend in November, and I was really happy with how it looked. And then I shot another film just a few weeks ago, and that was a big improvement even from what I shot in November. And then the film that I shot this past weekend, right on the heels of that last film that I shot, is literally the most beautiful thing I've ever shot, and I'm so proud of it. And it is just a reminder to me, and I want it to serve as a reminder to you, that practice really does make perfect. And I mean, I'm still not perfect. There's still so much that I've yet to learn. There's so much that I've learned just this past weekend. There are so many things that I see that I need to improve, and that's always going to be the case. But at the same time, I see how much I've already improved, and I feel so confident in my abilities, and so confident that as time passes and as I continue to practice and work on this skill and this craft, like, I will improve. And that applies to everything in my life. That applies to YouTube videos, that applies to playing Genshin, that applies to, you know, playing guitar, which is something that I do. It applies to filmmaking, to cinematography, to writing. You know, it takes practice, and I am beating the out of a dead horse right now, and I am not trying to like lecture you. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you are adults. I'm sure a lot of you have had life experiences. You know what I mean? You've been through things. You have lived your life. You have heard this lesson, this concept millions and millions of times. And me as a teenager and as a child, I would hear people, sorry, I've literally stopped playing again because I'm yapping. I'm so passionate about this. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, let me log back in while I'm talking. But I, as a child and as a teenager, would hear people say these things, and I would be like, oh my God, I get it. Like, I understand, like, practice makes perfect, whatever, like, and not just that, but many things that I would hear over and over. I was like, okay, I get it, whatever. But actually living life and having experiences that prove those points, like, it really just makes me want to reiterate to others who might feel similarly as I used to, like, you are hearing these things over and over and over because they are so true. Like, not, that's not true with everything, but with this specific thing, it is so true. Like, that have I hit the have I done it yet? I feel like I should have enough now. Okay, perfect. Okay. Anyways, so sorry. Let's get on with this. I know that it's probably so annoying to like hear these things over and over is what I'm saying. And I totally completely understand that. But I just cannot stress enough, like, just try to do what you want to do. And even if you're not perfect at first, like, I trust and believe that I know firsthand, it can be so frustrating and infuriating and saddening and upsetting if you're not perfect at something the first time, or if it takes so much effort to do something. But I am telling you, I promise you, it's worth it to just keep going and just keep trying. And for me personally, like, when I fail at something or when I'm unhappy with something that I've done, the best feeling in the world is trying again and succeeding. Like, trying again and wanting to prove myself is the greatest motivation for me. Like, wanting to prove that I'm better than I was before, wanting to prove to people that even though I did a bad job on this thing, look how good of a job I can do now. Forget about that mistake I made, forget about what I could have done better. Look what I can do now. That is my motivation. I just feel like that is so important, and I really like want my channel to be an inspiration to people and a beacon of hope to people, like, that you don't need all of this crazy stuff to follow your dreams. You really just need a fucking phone and a brain, bro. You just need a phone, a brain, a dream. You just need yourself and what you have right now, and you can do what you want to do. Really, truly. I know it might sound crazy, And it was hard for me to start too. I was nervous, you know? I didn't know if anybody would want to watch my videos recorded on my phone. I didn't know if the audio would sound okay. I didn't know if it would be interesting to watch me play Genshin. And I guess it was, and I guess it is, and I guess people like to watch my videos, and that's really cool. And if I didn't try, I would never know that. I would never be in this position right now. And I just feel like it's so important to talk about that. I'm so sorry. I know that you have heard this lecture a bazillion times in your life. I know it, but I just want you to know, like, I understand and you're not alone. And I am proof that you can do what you want to do. I know I'm not like a huge YouTube. I know I literally have 300 subscribers, which, by the way, thank you so much for 300 subscribers. I don't think I've said that in a video yet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't stress that enough. But I know that I don't have millions of subscribers or something. I'm not even making money off of my channel right now. But still, I'm having so much fun with this, and I'm progressing faster than I thought, and reaching heights that I didn't know were possible with just my phone. You know what I mean? So I just want that to be a testament. I don't know if a testament is the right word, but I just want that to make clear to all of you, like, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars to be successful or to follow your passions, and you don't even need success to follow your passions. My films right now are not successful. I haven't released anything and gotten critical acclaim. I haven't gotten my thesis film into a festival. You know what I mean? I am not necessarily a successful filmmaker by industry standard means, you know what I mean? But I still feel successful because I'm proud of what I'm doing. And if you are passionate about what you're doing and you put the work in and you improve over time, like, you will be proud of what you're doing too. And I promise you that is the best feeling in the world. I'm done yapping now, for real. I'm really, really sorry for this, but I just can't stress enough, you know, like, please use me as an example, and please take this to heart. Please follow your dreams, please. Like, I'm sorry, that is such a, like, corny ass thing to say in a Genshin Impact YouTube video, but if I can get the message out in any way I can, like, this is my biggest platform, and I just want to spread that word. So if you listen to anything I say, let it be that, okay? Anyways, back to the topic at hand. I'm so sorry. Linnea's weapon is at level 80. This is where I'm gonna leave it for right now. I'm happy with this right now. That wasn't as bad as I thought, and I didn't spend as many resources as I expected to getting her weapon up, so I'm really grateful for that. She's at level 60. I really would like to get her to level 80 today. I don't know if I can do it, actually. Oh yeah, because I said that I was gonna fight that thing tomorrow, so hopefully I can get her to level 80 tomorrow. But I am gonna collect some of these moths right now. I'm gonna have to do her talents tomorrow as well, but maybe I'll do this and use the rest of my condensed on this, and then I'll wait on artifacts until after we get her to level 80. I really want to do her artifacts right now, but I should do her talents first, I think. I don't know what to talk about now. I yapped for so fucking long. I feel like I didn't leave enough room for funniness, and that's gonna be a long stretch of just like, okay bro, we get it. Honestly, like, after not filming for like 2 weeks, it's really weird. Like, I was really nervous to like film today, which I'm not normally, but like, starting the video was really kind of scary for me because it's been a little bit since I last filmed, so it felt weird to like come back. Oh my god, I'm dying. Holy I did not realize. That's fine. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Razor. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it felt kind of weird to come back. I kind of forgot what it felt like to record, so I was a little bit nervous, but I feel like I'm in the flow of it now. I feel okay about it now. I'm happy to be back. Hopefully I will not leave y'all for so long again. Now that the film is done, I'm hopefully gonna have a lot more time to myself. I still have 2 jobs. I still have other stuff going on. I still have home renovations going on and stuff, but generally I'll have more time now that the film is over. So hopefully I won't leave y'all waiting so long for a video again. Posting on Fridays really gives me so much to look forward to during the week. So once this video is out, I hope to stick to my schedule again from then on. I'm really sorry again about the wait. That was all my condensed resin. Oh, I'm gonna go get moths. I forgot. I feel like at least they're not as hard to catch as crystal flies, which I need desperately. I need to get the crystal fly trap thing. Does anyone show the local specialties? Mika. What does Mika look like? Oh, I have been so excited to come back to Genshin, but I've also been kind of dreading it because I was so nervous that I missed so many events or something. Even it's literally been a week and a half, but oh my gosh, I was really nervous to come back because I know I don't have a lot of resources, and I knew I wanted to get this video out soon, and I have so many characters to build, and like, I was just feeling so stressed, and like, there's so much on my plate, and I still feel that way. I have to build this whole team. I really want to do the new Spiral Abyss. I really want to do the new Imaginarium Theater that comes out literally in 2 days. I have a lot to do. And I'm feeling really stressed about doing it all in a timely manner, but hopefully y'all can bear with me. I know it's literally Genshin Impact, and I know I'm literally not even monetized or anything. Like, there's no real, like, stakes, I guess, but I really don't want to disappoint anyone, and I really want, like, I really am a very deadline oriented person. It makes me feel a lot of pressure to get videos out on time and to do all of the things that you guys want to see me do, because I really appreciate that you guys want to see me do these things at all. It's really cool that people want to watch me play this game that I like playing. So I really want to make the people who want to watch me happy, and I really want to make a lot of content. Oh my god, I'm lagging so fucking bad. I really want to make a lot of content. I really want to do all of the things that you want me to do, and I'm really trying, and I really feel bad when things aren't happening in a timely manner, and I would feel really bad to miss something. So I feel a lot of pressure because a lot of things in Genshin are timed, and I just missed so much Genshin time recently because I've been doing so much in life. But I know that you guys understand, and every time I make a post apologizing, like, there's so many nice comments like, oh, it's worth the wait, or like, take your time, or like, we understand, like, we're excited, like, and I'm so grateful for that. You guys are so nice to me, and I can't wrap my head around it really at all, and I'm so appreciative and so grateful for all of you, and I say it every time, but I truly can't stress it enough, and I am really so sorry for making you guys wait, but I promise I'm trying, and I promise I just want you all to be happy, and I am doing my best, and I am going to get better at this. I was worried that in my last video thumbnail, the Temple of Space 99% exploration thing would come off as super clickbaity, but it is literally true. Hold on. Look, 99%. That was not even clickbait. That shit was so true. I wonder what weekly boss Linnea needs. I'm afraid to find out. I just want the moths, please. I just want the fucking moths, please. Okay, well, we're in a good spot. I know we're gonna need more, but I'm gonna take a little break. I'm happy with how far we've got today. Linnea's level 60. Her weapon is level 80. She has 2 artifacts that might be temporary, if we get better ones, hopefully. And her talents are 144. Okay, it's a new day. It is relatively early in the day and my resin is still not refreshed. So we're just gonna fight the boss as many times as we can with this amount of resin. I think it'll be 3 times. And then that's not even enough left over to condense resin. So, I don't fucking know, guys. I don't know. We'll figure it out after we fight the boss, okay? I think I'm gonna try with my Skirk team this time. Ooh, big fucking numbers. That was too easy. See, this is why I'm not, like, pressed about building a Scoffier. Obviously, I need to, and I will. But I'm not pressed because she's doing what she needs to do at level 70 with a 2-piece set on, okay? Oh, 3. Nice. Let's go. If we get 3 every time, we'll be good. But I don't think we will. But we might. I don't want to put any bad energy out there. I might end up using my Fragiles, honestly, just to get this out of the way. Skirk makes it too easy for me to get shit done in Genshin. Oh my god, 3 again! What the hell? Let's go! We'll only need to run it 1 more time. At least to get her to level 70. Bang. Nice. 3 again? Okay, do I always get 3? I thought I got 2 sometimes. Am I really lucky today? Should I pull for Llama C1? Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna regret this. Okay, that's fine, actually. Oh my god, I didn't have her! Well, slay! That was a total spur-of-the-moment decision. I probably shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. Now we can level Linnea. Ooh, that's our books. That's fine. Okay, level 70 is not bad. Ooh, okay. How many can I craft? Nice. How many can I craft? Nice. Okay. Now the question, I guess, is do I use my Fragiles to fight this boss more and get her to level 80? Or do I just wait on level 80? I don't even have enough books to get her to level 80 anyways. So maybe I wait. But I will craft the things I need and I'll get more of these moths also. And then maybe I'll just jump into artifacts. Talents. Okay, let's go to the crafting table. Crafting bench? What do they call it? I can't remember. Crafting... What's it called? What do they call it in Genshin? Crafting bench. Okay. Okay. Can I craft 7? Oh, yes. Let me craft 7 of those. Sorry, I feel like I'm jumping all over the place with this build. I like to do it in a more organized way, but it's just not happening that way right now. Whoa, what is that? The doctor. Okay, well, I already have 2, so that's good. Okay, we're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. I think I'm gonna leave her normal attack at 1, honestly. You can tell me if that's bad in the comments. I don't like using bow characters, so I feel like I'm never gonna, like, use her normally. You know what I mean? But, I think I'm gonna at least get her skill and burst to 7, but ideally 8. So ideally her talents end at 188 for now, at least. And she gets to level 80 and has a full artifact set. That's the goal. That's the goal. So what's next for me? I could use my fragile resin to fight this some more. Maybe I'll do that because we really want to get her to level 80. I wonder if the strong box has been updated and then we won't have to spend resin on artifacts. No. They f***ing hate updating the strong box. I think I've decided that I'm going to use my fragile resin to fight the boss some more and collect some moths because that's free. Nice. Okay. Well, we at least have enough to ascend her, but let's see if we can get all the moths in this general circle. I still don't f***ing know how to do this. Oh, those aren't collectible ones, are they? Damn. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter right now. So I definitely am good on moths for now. Obviously, I'm gonna need more to get her to 90. Like I said, that's not the f***ing goal of this video. We need 11 more of these. If I only got 2, we would have to fight it 6 times, which would be 240 fragile resin, which is, 240 original resin, which would be 4 fragile resin, which would be 4 out of 5 of the fragile resin that I have. If we get 3 every time, it'll take me theoretically 4 fights, which would cost 160 resin, which would be, it would also require 4 fragile resin. So I'm gonna spend 4 fragile resin. What is fragile resin for if not to use it? You know what I mean? Nice. Okay, wait. Maybe I won't have to use all of them because I have 30 resin. Okay, I'm getting 3 again. Okay, have I been getting 3 and 4 is the lucky one? Because I feel like sometimes I get 2, but is today just like a lucky day or like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, nice. 3 again. Okay, I'll take it. I'm fucking satisfied with that. Test concluded. Okay. Oh my god, I only need to fight this one more time. I love hitting Skirk's Burst and just sitting there and watching her do her thing. I don't have to press no buttons or nothing. Like, she just handles it. I fucking love that. Feels so good. Okay. Period. Okay, yay. Cool. Think I can ascend Linnea? Yes. Okay, period. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Okay. I did get some books for my teapot, as many as I possibly could, but I still don't think it's gonna be enough. Yeah, no, that's fine. We're approaching our goal. So we have 55 original right now. We should farm for books in an area where we can fight these things. Not cry. And hopefully get those materials as well. These are not the things I need, but that's fine. It hurts my soul to use original, but it's fine. Are those the things I need to fight? I think so. Yes, perfect. This is what I need. Okay. Okay. It's definitely not going to be enough to get her to 80, but let's see how far we can get her. Okay. So close. I'll take that happily. What if I use... Okay, hear me out. What if I use 1 fragile resin to do another one of these, and then maybe that will be enough to get her to 80? Damn it. Is this a cryo thing? It is immune to cryo. Let's go fight something in Fontaine. So I'll need Fontaine things for Escoffier. This is a chest I don't have. I'm getting this. Whoa! I got an achievement. What was that? Okay, let's see what that achievement is. I don't know what just happened. Constantly attempt to freeze tainted hydro phantasms. Okay, period. Perfect! Oh my gosh, yes! She's level 80. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm gonna need a lot of things to get her to level 90, but that's okay. That's another day. She's level 80. Her weapon is level 80. Her talents need to be leveled, and she needs a full artifact set. Oh my god, I also don't have enough mora for her talents. Okay, well, this is where her talents are going to stay for now. I know I need to level them, and I will. I promise I will. But I think I'm going to move on to artifacts. I only have 1 fragile resin left. I think I'm going to use it and do an artifact run, and then come back tomorrow. Should Linnea and Columbina be on the same artifact set? Is that bad? Because what does this one do? I think I'm going to stick with this one. And if that's wrong, you guys can tell me, even though I'll have already farmed for it by the end of this video. I feel like after I put out my Columbina video, I think someone commented like, oh, that she should be on like the other set. and I still have not changed it because I worked so fucking hard to farm for her artifacts, and I spent so many resources and so many like feathers re-rolling them. And I don't really don't want to replace artifacts that I worked so hard to farm. So I don't know if I'm making the right decision, y'all. Maybe I'll put out like a poll. For now, I'm just gonna farm this set, okay? I'm gonna farm this set for Linnea, and it's also on Columbina, and hopefully that's fine, and then we'll see what Ito and Aluha will need, okay? I don't think I've fought these since that one Spiral Abyss incident, but I think it's not as bad as it was in the Spiral Abyss. No. No! Oh my god, thank god. Jesus, that was close. We will use our last fragile resin on this right now. It was worth a shot. At least we got some mora. What the f? That was frightening, not gonna lie. So I'm at the point where I've got to tap out for today, but I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, hello again. I'm sorry if I sound kind of sickly. I am unfortunately kind of sickly, but we're back at it. I don't remember exactly what I need to do, but I condensed my resin for today, and I got one more fragile resin from the battle pass, so we should have about 4 artifact runs, if that's where we're at. I think we're doing artifacts now. Oh, I do want to get her talents up. What do I need to do that? Okay, I can get these for free. I don't have to like spend any resin to get these, so I can definitely get more of these. Our goal will be to get this to 7 today. Maybe we'll get this to 6. I just don't have enough resin to really run this domain. Oh, I can craft some. Oh, I can only craft 8. We'll see what happens. I'm really gonna focus on our artifacts right now. I just want to get started on that. I asked you guys for some advice. I believe the consistent consensus was that she should be on this artifact set. People said that Aluha should be on Silken Moon Serenade only if he's C2 and he's C0. So I'm like, maybe if he's C0, Linnea should be on something else too. I don't know. But I think I'm just gonna do this set. I think this is just the one I'm gonna do. We're gonna go run her domain at least 3 times, but maybe 4. But we might use that 4th resin on talent books, but I don't know. Okay, I feel like I need to keep the yapping to a minimum today because my throat hurts so bad, but I have been thinking about my little speech, my little lecture that I gave earlier in this video, and something I wanted to add to it that I don't think I said at the time that I think is really important is that I feel like starting something is the hardest part, especially when it comes to trying something new and you kind of don't know what to do, or like you're trying this thing for the first time. Like, it can be really scary to start, it can be really intimidating to start, but once you get over the starting part, everything else is so much easier from there. And I feel like that's an important point to make. You won't regret trying, but you will regret not trying. Does that make sense? If you just get over the scariness of starting something and trying something for the first time, like, and seeing if it's for you or not, like, you won't have to live with wondering, oh, what would have happened if I did this? Like, and it's never too late to start. If you're already living with regret about not starting something, try it, start it, see what happens. But it's more likely that you'll regret never having tried something than regretting having given something a shot. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. That's just tacking that on to my previous little yap session. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now, but I just wanted to say that. Crazy how I was fighting for my life in the Spiral Abyss against these things, and I can take them down in seconds in this domain. I always get so excited when I see a circlet and they're almost never good. How long does it normally take them to put an artifact set in the strongbox? Like, is there like a typical time frame for that? Because I am tired of waiting. I know the strongbox is such a scam, but using resin feels so bad right now. I have so little resin to spare. I really don't want to be spending it on shitty artifacts when I could just throw a bunch of shitty artifacts I already have into the f***ing box and maybe get something good. Okay, this has some potential. Oh, we're on our fragile resin right now, which I debated not using on this, but I think I'm just gonna do it. I love Lunar Crystallize, and I am so excited to have a team specifically for it. I love my general Lunar team, and it's really nice. They can defeat so many elements. Like, they're such a good team to have just in the general world, you know what I mean? And I don't really know where I'll use a Lunar Crystallize team, but it'll be nice to have, I guess, in Spiral Abyss. I'm sure that the new Abyss probably needs it. And I've been waiting for an excuse to use Ito for so many years. I actually planned to be an Ito main when I first pulled him on his first banner. Like, it just never worked. I never built him. But I'm excited to finally have a team for him. Maybe I'll do this double crit one up here for now. I know it would be better if it had defense or EM on it as well. But we'll just have to maybe make up for that in other places. I mean, this is going to be a lot of defense from this. And it also has EM as a substat. But we could always do this as an off piece and it has the other 3 stats that she needs. But then I would need on pieces for these. I feel like I'm going to end up having to make the circlet her off piece because it's so f***ing hard to get a good circlet. I could make an artifact. I totally forgot about that option. It's like, that's not my ideal scenario though. Let me level this one because I feel like it's pretty good. The only thing that would make it better is if it also had crit rate. So I feel like I should level this one and give it a shot. If I even have enough mora for that. I'm gonna run out of mora. Oh, like at least she needs defense anyways, but flat defense, are you serious? Okay, well, we're getting a lot of EM from this, which is nice. I'm about to run out of mora. It would be nice if it rolled into crit damage at all. She needs crit damage kind of desperately. Well, at least most of the artifacts, I mean, all of the artifacts that I currently have sitting in place, like, have crit damage. Okay, let's say we do this one, theoretically, and that's the off piece. Let's see if we have what it takes to make a circlet. Like, maybe I'm jumping the gun here. I know these pieces are not the best, but if I can just lock in an artifact set for her and focus on her talents and have her built ASAP, that would be really, really convenient for me. Oh my god, I have 7? Holy shit, where did I get 7? Okay, and it needs to be crit damage, I believe. Should I do defense or elemental mastery? Oh my god. Well, her EM is going to increase with the set. I'm going to do this one. The only problem is I won't have enough more to level it, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make her this artifact. Crit damage, def percent, crit rate. Okay, yeah. Define. Yeah, it. Okay, I'll take ER and attack percentage. Who cares? ER won't hurt. ER won't hurt. Let's put this on her. I don't have enough to level anything, so I should definitely focus on getting some mora right now. Obviously, I have no fucking resin, but she has a 4-piece set. They all need to be leveled, and they're also not all very good. This one I think I'll definitely keep on her. It hasn't rolled perfectly, but we just have to live with that low-key. This one is subject to change if I get a better piece. This is a pretty good piece. I wouldn't plan to change this one. Hopefully it rolls nicely. If I got a better defense piece with better substats, like, I would change this one, but it'll be fine, I feel like. And then, yeah, I definitely will keep this on her because I made it literally for her. If I end up getting a better artifact from her domain, I'll be low-key pissed off. So now what I need to worry about is mora because I don't have enough of that. Or maybe I start leveling the circlet just to see what my luck is going to look like. Yeah, let's see what we get at level 4. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I'm a fan of that. Okay, let's see what we get at level 8. Well, that's actually, I can't be mad at that. I'm actually not mad at that because it'll be nice to get her bursts, you know, frequently. Okay, obviously she needs work. Obviously we're getting there. I'm sorry if I sound so fucking low energy right now. I really don't fucking feel good, but I'm really trying to power through. Anyways, let's get some mora. I don't know how I'm gonna do that because I have no resin. Yeah, we need mora, and I know that we need more books also. And what do we need for this? Oh, let's go fight some of these. Do we get mora from that if we fight these? I'm not sure. Whenever there's multiple enemies and Kazuha is not on my team, I start freaking the out. I'm like, oh my god, I can't pull them all together in one circle. What am I gonna do? Oh, I did get some mora for that. Oh my god, I don't even have enough mora to level her talents, so obviously I should focus on mora. Oh, I can craft 4 of these. I'm gonna go craft these. And then I'll have enough to do that, but I just don't have enough mora. I think I already bought mora for my teapot. Oh, I think you can buy mora with stardust. I didn't buy wishes with stardust. Oh my god, it's a new month. Oh my god, I'm overwhelmed right now. I need to get the wishes first. Like, that has to be top priority, right? Okay, I'll leave the standard ones for now, okay? I need the mora more. But I hate to waste wishes like that. Oh my god. Mora is easier to get than wishes are, so I don't think I should do the mora. I'm sorry. And then let me just spend these right now. And then maybe... Okay, so theoretically, right? Okay, hear me out. I spend these 3, and then I get more stardust to get the rest of the wishes in more mora, right? That's how it will work, right? 15, okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, period. Oh, damn, that gave me star glitter. Like, that's fine. And now I can get another intertwined fate with that. But damn. What if I spend these? I shouldn't. I shouldn't, right? I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I should save for Alice. and use my guarantee on Alice. Whew. Okay, what a rush, what a rush. Well, that's 15 more. Now we can get another one of these. Okay, this is such a tangent, y'all, but trust me, I'm cooking, okay? It's all gonna make sense, okay? What the f is going on? That was so weird. Okay, anyways, I'm building pity. If I don't get nefer, I'm building pity. And I'm getting stardust. This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea, guys. I shouldn't do this. I'm gonna be so mad when I have 2 wishes for Alice and I lost my guarantee to nefer. Okay, wait. And now I'm building up stardust for mora. So really, this is the best mora farming method. I almost said aura farming. I'm really scared though. I'm really not prepared to get nefer if I get nefer. And I'm like, do I want nefer or do I want Lalmacy one? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The way my heart actually dropped like I was on a roller coaster, bro. Oh, I've been wanting Yehoda. Okay, one more, just one more. Okay. Good, good, good. That's for the best. Good, good, good. And then we have 62, and then how much mora will that get us? 60,000 mora. Look how fucking efficient that was. 60,000 mora in like 5 minutes. And I built pity.
I don't know who I am anymore. I'm getting too much money.
Even though I have no wishes for Alice now, but that's fine. And 48,000 more is so close. What can we do to grind that out, actually? Yes. Okay, slay, slay, slay. This might be an unconventional method of building a character, but I know what I'm doing. 8 more levels on artifacts, and then I'll get all of those things. And that will level me up and get me more mora. I'm cooking. I'm really thinking. I'm doing the fucking math, y'all.
I have the mind of a mastermind. What's that? I don't know, but you know, I'm so creative like that.
Ooh, I might not even have enough. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I'm gonna need to reshape this because this is unacceptable. But we'll get there. We'll get there. What else can I do? I'm gonna have to do the event. Yeah, I've been meaning to do the event anyways. Ugh. Is this an event that like I can do in like a couple minutes, or is this event gonna take me like hours? That's my next option, honestly. That's my best mora farming method right now. I have no fucking resin. I have 23 original resin. I could do like a mora ley line real quickly. Nice. Okay, this worked out perfectly. Okay, and now we can level this up some more, and then we'll get BP rewards for that. Oh my god, it does not want to hit defense at all. The one time I fucking want defense. Oh, did I get it though? Did I get it? Yes. I'm gonna get as far as I possibly can with this mora, and then I am going to do the event. And I guess I might not even get mora from that now that I got this level and got the mora reward. But maybe you get mora from the event too, right? You probably do. That's probably a reward for the event, right? I ran out of mora again. Are you fucking kidding me? Is mora a reward for the event? Let's see. Yes. This is f***ing cool, by the way. I need to say this is so cool. So I'm gonna speed run this event to the best of my ability and get as much more as I possibly can. Hello, I'm back. My sickness has progressed significantly, so I'm very sorry about the way that I sound right now. I said the other day that I was gonna stop and go do the event. I started doing it, I did not finish, and it has been 2 days. So I have wasted a lot of time that I could have been farming mora, but you know, we persist. Honestly, I think this is where her talents are gonna stay. I know it's not ideal, but hopefully in my Ito and Alua building video, maybe her talents will be higher, but I don't know because I'm gonna have to spend so many resources on them, and where do I get the resources? And there's not enough resources for all of this, and I miss when I had 90 fragile resin so much. Oh wait, I have enough mora to level this. I probably should level that while I can, but I'm concerned that I then won't have enough mora to level her artifacts, which is kind of my main focus. So I'm gonna leave her talents for now, and we'll get there. I promise we'll get there. I know that they're not high enough. I know. I know I left off on her circlet, so we might as well just get that up. I'm gonna have to reshape it. Does it cost mora to reshape? I'm not sure. Okay, defense percent, I'll take that. Let's see if it costs mora to reshape. I don't think it does. I'm gonna reshape it. I mean, it could end up being literally the same because it'll do 2 enhancements. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. We'll come back when we finish leveling all of her artifacts and we'll see what really needs reshaping. But I'm gonna guess that it'll be the circlet. I think that should really be reshaped. Where did I have one that's partially? Yeah, let's just get the ones that are close to 20 to 20. Oh, nice. Okay, I do wish that it didn't crit damage literally at all, but it's fine. It's fine though. It's fine. Now it's a matter of what I want to level up next. Probably this, because it has double crit and EM, and it's obviously defense main stat. Oh my god, I only have 16,000 mora left. Didn't I just have 160,000? Are you serious? I already am out. I've been recording for like 3 minutes. What the At least we have 3 condensed resin. Okay, that's 180,000 mora. We still have 3 artifacts to level to 20 from 0. So we need a lot of mora. Okay, let's see what we can do. What were we gonna do next? Oh, this one. Oh, maybe I shouldn't level the off piece first. But whatever. It's too late. Okay, crit damage. Nice. Oh, god damn it. Oh, let's go. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I think I'll do this one next just so her defense can, like, for sure go up. Yeah. Really? Okay, there we go. Where did I get all of this? Wait, what the f? Where did I get all those? I have no idea. Okay, I'll take that. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. That's okay. She only has 1 more artifact that's level 0. And we're at like a decent place with mora. Okay, this is actually going better than I thought. Like, obviously we're gonna run out of mora on this artifact. I already know it. I already foresee it. However, this isn't as bad as I thought. Yeah, we can only get this up to 3 levels. That's okay. We are gonna get some more mora. How are we gonna do that? Probably the event, honestly. Well, let's use my 20 resin that I have. Okay, let's see where 60,000 gets us. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay, let's get up to level 12. Oh, I don't have enough more. God damn it. Okay, I need like 14,249 more mora. That was quick math. Is that correct? I'm gonna be embarrassed if that's wrong. Editing me, please do the math. Okay, but yeah, I just need a little bit more. If I could do another ley line, then that would be fine, but I can't. So f it, I guess I'm doing the f***ing event. God damn it. Okay, I'll be back. I'm really gonna do it this time, I swear. Okay, I did like the questy parts of the event. I do want to do like the mini games or whatever the f. I'll get there, because I don't want to miss out on those primos. But I have a good amount of mora. It should be enough to level all of Linnea's artifacts. And honestly, I didn't look at how much mora I have, but maybe I can do her talents too. I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's finish leveling this artifact. Definitely not enough to do her talents, but we can probably finish leveling this artifact. What? Oh. Oh my god, that was a jump scare. Oh my god, I don't know, y'all. I'm not gonna have enough. Okay, this is as far as I can get right now. Shh, that's fine. Okay, just 4 more levels. Just 4 more levels. I guess I'll do the mini games of the event. I literally did like 3 rounds of this, and I only got the mora from 1 round. So is this enough to level this artifact 4 more levels? Probably not, actually. At least we're like okay on artifact. Actually, we might run out. Ah, shit. I don't even have enough to... Oh my god, are you serious, bro? How much is it gonna cost to get us leveled? We don't even have enough artifacts, actually, to do that either. I'm gonna go to my teapot. I can get 4 of these. Let's see if that's enough. This will be enough. I just need 51,000 mora. Let me just go do more mini games, and we'll be back. And we will f***ing finish leveling this f***ing artifact, okay? Alright, y'all, we officially have enough mora, I think, to finish leveling Linnea's artifacts. It's fine. Okay. Now let's evaluate. I'm not gonna reshape this, like, even though it didn't roll super well and I wish I had more crit damage, like, I am not gonna reshape this artifact. It is what it is. At least it rolled into defense, even though it's flat defense. Whatever, it's fine. This one, I'm not gonna reshape this one, even though I would love for it to have defense percentage and crit damage, which it didn't roll into literally f***ing at all. 4 rolls into EM is fine. I don't think she has a lot of EM on other pieces, so I'll give her this one. This is her f***ing EM piece, whatever. This one's fine. Obviously, I wish it didn't roll into attack, but everything else it rolled into at least once. It is what it is. I'm f***ing mad about this, but it's not that bad. It still has some crit damage. It still has some EM. Whatever. F*** it. It's fine. I'm not reshaping this. This I'm f***ing reshaping. ER is fine. Attack is not necessary. I just would like some more rolls into defense and crit rate. Obviously, this could go very wrong. It could turn out literally the exact same. It could turn out worse, but we're gonna risk it. I created this piece. I want it to be good and have been worth creating, so I'm gonna reshape it. And we're just gonna see what happens. God fucking damn it. It's actually better. Even though it rolled literally the exact same, it got more like percentage per roll or whatever the fuck. So, you know what? Period. We have a little bit more defense, a little bit more crit rate, and we have a little bit more attack too. Why not? F it. 111, that's a great sign. Was it worth it? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna pretend that it was. for my own sanity. So period. All of her artifacts are level 20. Let's look at her stats. So her defense is 1,990. It's so close to 2,000. I want it to be 2,000 so fucking bad. Maybe we'll get there. We're not going to stress about it right now, but it's not too bad. I'm content with that, I think. Her elemental mastery is 250. I don't know if that's very good. I'm not sure what number that should be at, but I'm not mad at that number right now. Her crit rate is 62.5 and her crit damage is 173.4. Could those be better? Yes. Am I mad? No. I'm content with that right now. Her ER is 123. And yeah, that's about it. Are her stats perfect? No. Are they as high as they could be? No. But are they decent? Yes, I think so. And then let's do a general overview of the rest of her things. Like I said, she's level 80. Her weapon is, of course, level 80. Her artifacts are all leveled. She's C0. And her talents are currently at 165. So I am going to get her to level 90. I might get her weapon to level 90. And I will get her talents at least to like 177. Am I gonna do it in this video? No. It has taken me far too long to get to this point. This is just where she's at. And it's gonna have to be fine for right now. I'm tempted to do a damage showcase, but Ilua is not built at all. He's level 1, and Ito is not in a great place. But maybe we'll do like a little damage showcase just for the of it. Just to end this video on like an interesting note. I have no idea what I'm going to fight with them or if it's going to go well. I don't know their rotation. I don't know who I should use first. I'm just going to be pressing buttons and seeing what happens. Obviously, feel free to leave comments telling me what my rotation should look like, what order I should do things in. That's information that will help me so much. But right now, I don't have that information. I'm just fucking going in blind, so we'll see what happens. Should I fight this new thing? I'm still not super familiar with this boss, so this might not even be the best, like, thing to fight right now, but fucking whatever. We'll see what happens. We should probably start with Columbina and then maybe throw this out and then maybe... Oh, shit. Maybe this. Oh my god. Once again, Ilua is literally level 1. He's doing fucking 6 damage. Whoa, we're doing something though. I don't know who's doing what. I don't know what's happening. But we're doing alright. Let's Linnea burst and see what happens. Oh, did that do something? Did she heal? Ooh, okay. Whoa, 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 okay, okay. This is fun. I like this. Obviously, this rotation is probably not... Oh, sh**. Well, period. Yeah, like I said, probably not a perfect rotation, but that was fun and that was pretty quick. I'm pretty happy with that for a half-built team that I don't know what I'm doing with. That was pretty solid. Maybe you're watching that and you're like, what the f*** did you just do? That was horrible. But to me, that didn't feel super horrible. So yeah, that's where we're at. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much. I can't remember if I said thank you for 300 subscribers, but thank you so much for 300 subscribers. It's really crazy. It's really mind-blowing to me. And I just appreciate you all so much for watching and for commenting, for liking, subscribing, and everything you do. Just thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful and so appreciative. I know that I've been kind of slow to reply in the last few weeks and kind of obviously slow with posting. Like I said, life has just been super busy. Now I'm sick as f***. But I'm really trying. Like, I promise you that making YouTube videos is a huge priority for me. I'm just juggling a lot of priorities right now, but I'm not done with this. It's still so fun for me. I really enjoy making YouTube videos. I really enjoy interacting with my audience, and I'm having a great time. So don't worry, I'm still here. I plan to be here for a long time. Thank you all so much as always. I appreciate you more than you know, and I will see you next week. Bye.